Hey, how are you out there? God bless Jesus. God bless America. God bless President Trump. We are now as 4 months of lockdown hysteria. Not that there's not something out there. The China virus, the Chinese have attacked this country economically with the virus. The Chinese have lied to America. President Trump is decoupling America from China, which is fantastic. But you see what we have in this country now. We have media hysteria. We have lockdowns in Los Angeles and New York. They did not do this the right way. We continue to see anarchists and anti-American looters, anti-American rioters that are toppling the history of America, the statues of America. Those are history, those are memorial statues that they're toppling. And it's completely against the Constitution of the United States. Out here in California, we are just experiencing more hysteria, more fake news, more fake numbers. You saw that the COVID numbers are completely fake. Now that President Trump took the numbers out of the CDC hands, you can see what has been going on, and they have lowered the numbers. The numbers in Florida were 20,000 less in Florida, if you can believe it, 20,000 less. In Texas, there were at least 3,500 misreported cases. They're not talking about the deaths anymore because the deaths are way down. So they're talking about how many cases that have happened. Again, out here in California, they're releasing sex offenders. They're releasing 18,000 prisoners. Well, if the mask works, why aren't there masks in prisons, and then it'll work with the prisoners? Why are they releasing these prisoners? It's completely against any type of logic that goes on here. We have an anti-American sentiment in the media. We have an anti-Christian sentiment. They've shut down the churches for no reason whatsoever. They shut down the gyms again for no reason whatsoever. God is with America. We are the silent majority that is continuing out there to work, continuing to fight against this scam-demic. You know, in 2009, the H1N1 virus, again, another Chinese virus that attacked America, infected 69 million people. They could have ran a count on TV. Obama in 2009 stopped all the testing from the CDC. The media, there was no outrage, there was no rioting, no problem really. It's just all because of President Trump. And now that the economy created 5 million jobs last month and 3 million jobs the month before, what we have is we have Democrat governors and mayors like here in Los Angeles and California and in New York trying to slow down the economy because President Trump is going to win this election in a landslide. Nobody in America wants to defund the police except for Democrats. Nobody in America wants to let loose prisoners except for Democrats. Nobody in America wants to slow down the economy and keep our kids out of school. They are scaring kids all over the television for no reason whatsoever. I'm not even watching any news anymore, just watching documentaries and other shows. You need to take your mind off of this because it is dissipating. It is going away. Not that there is not something out there. There is something out there. It's the Chinese virus that attacked us. But to close the schools when it doesn't affect children, the virus doesn't affect children. No one under 25 has died in California. And it's overwhelming that the young people do not spread it to other young people. They're worried about the young people going home to spread it to grandma. Again, it's a complete false narrative. You can't get away from it on television. It's 24 hours a day, complete indoctrination, 24 hours a day, scare tactic. This is the way the China media works. This is the way the Communist Party works. They have one radio station, and now they're using every radio and television station in the United States. Fox News, CNN, every day it's all about this Chinese virus without blaming China and without blaming Democrat governors like Mario Cuomo, who's being sued right now and really is under fire, and they're trying to protect him because he killed over 6,000 people in nursing homes by allowing the China virus into nursing homes. Of course, that was a mistake. Newsom did the same thing. They did the same thing in Michigan. You can see the pattern of Democrat governors and Democrat mayors trying to slow the economy. Democrat governors and Democrat mayors allowing coronavirus into our most vulnerable population, which is the nursing homes. You see Florida did it in a totally different way. But America is very upset. The silent majority are going to vote for Trump in droves. You have independents that are going to vote for President Trump. You have Democrats. I know Democrats, lifelong Democrats, that are now voting for President Trump. We have people who have switched, like Leo Terrell. He's out on his talk shows, and he's out on other news shows and radio shows. Leo Terrell says the Democrat Party left him. Well, we have tremendous bias against people who don't want to wear masks. Well, if your mask works, why are you worried about me? And if 6 feet works, why are we worried about a mask? It is complete indoctrination. We're very upset, the American people. We don't want this at all. This is taking away our rights, just like they're taking away the Second Amendment rights from us. Again, God bless America. God bless President Trump. He's the only voice out there. Where are the rest of the Republicans? Where are the people? There are more Democrats who've switched to Republican who are fighting against this Chinese virus and fighting against this fake lockdown. Churches are now suing Garcetti and Newsom here in California and around the country. They said you can't even sing in church, but you can go to Walmart and stand in line. You can't even gather in church. You can't gather in a field outside and have church services. Why not? Because it is an anti-Christian movement. This China virus, coupled with the media, coupled with Democrats, all working against the foundation of the United States, is to take away our constitutional rights. All the lawsuits that we have won so far, the Barbara one in Michigan, we have the Christians that won the lawsuit here. It went to the Supreme Court, and because of Chief Justice Roberts, who hates President Trump for no other reason, sided with Democrats, and now they're going back to the Ninth Circuit to see if Christians can sing in churches. No mention about the Muslims doing their prayers or anything like that. It's only the Christians that are under attack. But again, Jesus Christ is with President Trump. Jesus Christ ordained President Trump to bring America back to God. And God bless Rush Limbaugh. God bless Dennis Prager, Mark Levin, and other talk show hosts that are out there every day telling the American people what a scamdemic this is. What a plandemic this is to bring down the United States, to bring down the United States economy. 3 million jobs the month before, 5 million jobs last month. It's going to be a big number this month also. But Nancy Pelosi put out the word to Democrat governors and Democrat mayors: slow down the economy. Don't allow President Trump to revamp the economy again. It doesn't matter. People are moving out of the state of California, moving out of the city of Los Angeles. People won't even go near New York because of what Cuomo has done to that and de Blasio has done. They paint graffiti in front of Trump Tower. And then God bless these 2 wonderful women who went and poured paint all over that graffiti, and they got arrested. De Blasio in New York uses 27 policemen to guard his graffiti, but they won't arrest looters. You probably saw it on television. The people who hit that police officer, chief of police, on the head with a pipe were released without bail. That's what's going on in this country. It's an attack. It's against the law. It's against the Constitution. They are not allowed to do this. We have a voice at the ballot box. That's what we must do, is continue to get out and vote and fight against this every day. I'm blocked on Facebook, blocked on Instagram, blocked on Twitter. It's TrumpBookUSA.com. I'm Basil Fitzpatrick, and we continue to post out there, continue to fight. And on TrumpBookUSA.com, at least there's a platform that's not run by the rest of these media moguls that continue to suppress information. Every day on the network news, and it's including Fox, it's only China scare tactics. Nobody believes this. Even prisoners are getting better treatment than citizens nowadays. But if the mask works, why don't the prisoners stay in their cell and just wear a mask? If it's 6 feet works, why do you need a mask? Over and over again, we've seen this. But God bless you out there, because Jesus Christ is uplifting this country. This is the biggest attack we've had on the country since World War II, even before World War II. This is the largest attack we've had on the country, with Democrat mayors, governors, and Democrat politicians being complicit with the communist Chinese government to try and take down America. Well, it's not working. It won't work. We are continuing to fight back. You can probably see around here. You can see there's people out here, people in the park. They won't be denied. We won't be denied. We will not be suppressed by these people that continue to just take away our constitutional rights. We're continuing to be out here. We're continuing to work out. There's also a lack of media coverage, of what's going on in this country, how people are fighting back, how people disagree with this lockdown. So God bless you out there. God bless America, and God bless Jesus Christ.